what's going to be the way you're going to go?
Well, I think from the beginning I've tried to be very open and honest with our plan, and that's one thing I'll promise you guys along the way is that I believe in transparency. We're not going to hide the ball. We're going to have a plan. We're not always going to be able to reveal every single element of it because we're behind the scenes. We're trying to make some moves, and we don't want to telegraph our hand to the other 29 teams. But I will be as open and honest and transparent with you as possible about what we're trying to do. And from the beginning, we said that we do take every season as a sacred opportunity to win. You can't look past any season. We'd be doing a disservice to ourselves and to you guys if we did that. We're also extremely competitive, so every season is a great opportunity to go out there and prove yourself and win as many games as you can. I think 2012 is a year where we might be going in with lower expectations from people on the outside looking in, but I think we have more talent than we give you credit for. And I know we're going to play extremely hard, and I know we have young players and a lot of upside. So, check back in the middle of the season. We might just have the ability to really surprise some people and do some damage in this National League Central. So that's one priority, is the season right in front of our face and maximizing our chances of winning in that season. The second priority, and the one that we'll defer to if we have to choose between one or two, is building that foundation for long-term success. And we're not hiding the ball about what we want. We want a young core of impact players that we can build around, many of which will be homegrown through our system, learning the Cubs way. They'll be out there on the field at Wrigley, playing the game the right way and winning. And when I say winning, we don't want to have a flukish season where we wake up and all of a sudden, we won the division, we won a wild card, we don't do well in the playoffs, and then we're out of it for the next 3 or 4 years. I don't think in the long run that makes anyone happy. We want to get to a point where we have good contracts, good players under control, flexibility to do some things, plenty of resources, which I know that we have and will have, so that we can have a core and then tweak it off-season rather than remake the team over the course of an off-season, so that over an 8-year run we're in the playoffs 6, 7, even 8 times. And that's how you win a World Series. You have to get there numerous times to win it. There are 8 teams, it might expand now to 10 teams in that tournament. The best way to win a World Series is to get there as often as you possibly can. So that's the plan. We're going to be looking for young players with upside, players who we can control for a long time rather than just players with one year left on their deal. And we might be buying low on players in order to see them develop with us. And if we make trades, maybe we'll sell high. So you've seen probably a lot of the players we've acquired haven't had great performances in the 2011 season. That's why we're able to get them. If you wait until players are coming off all-star seasons, and that's when you try to trade for them, you're going to be giving up the farm for that player, and you're buying at a high point. You're likely to see a decrease in performance from that player. If you take a good player who happens to be coming off a bad year, whether it's just an injury or you need to change the scenery, if you're acquiring that player when his stock is low, you're more likely to see an improvement in performance, and you improve the overall value of the organization as a whole. So we'll be doing some of that, scratching and clawing and trying to acquire as many assets as we can. Just to be very blunt with you, we don't have enough of them. We don't have enough good players. We don't have enough young players. We don't have enough players whose contributions on the field exceed or match their salary. So we're going to be scratching and clawing to acquire those guys as we feel the team that can maximize our competitiveness now and create that foundation for long-term success.